official. Why is the testimony from those four individuals important to you?
Well, look, this is so serious. The Constitution labels impeachment as one of the great powers that Congress has and should be used carefully and judiciously. So when you have the evidence, which the House has, which is very, very severe, all the facts should come out. These four witnesses have direct knowledge of the facts, particularly in regard to the delay in the aid to Ukraine. I don't know what they'll say. Maybe they'll say something exculpatory about President Trump. But for so many people who think that there are many Republicans who are saying, yeah, this looks pretty bad, but we need more evidence. This is the right evidence. We want a trial to be fair, for the American people to think it should be fair, but not to be a cover-up, not to be something where there are witnesses who have direct knowledge as to what happened, do not testify. So I am sending this letter this morning to all of my colleagues, Democrat and Republican, in the hopes that we can come together on a fair trial. I guess the way you'd sum it up is the old Joe Friday on Dragnet, if you remember that show. Just the facts, ma'am. We don't need any fishing expeditions. We're not trying to be dilatory. We're trying to have the kind of justice America is known for, which is swift but fair justice.
So these four individuals are individuals who did not testify in the House impeachment inquiry. Their testimony would be new. You mentioned you're going to send this letter to all Republicans. You can do almost anything you want in a Senate impeachment trial if you can get 51 votes.
Right.
That means you would need 4 Republican votes.
Correct.
What kind of discussions have you had with any Republican members?
There's been lots of discussions. And look, a lot of our Republican members are troubled by what the president did.
Like who?
But so I'm not going to get into any names. But some of them have said we need to see more facts. No one has given a single, let me make 2 points here. Of the facts the House has presented, not one has been rebutted. There have been a lot of, sort of wild goose chases and conspiracy theories that some of our Republican friends, not too many, have talked about. But not one of these facts has been rebutted, nor has there been a single good reason why these folks can't testify. They say the chief of staff shouldn't testify. Chiefs of staffs testify before Congress all the time. There's no executive privilege.
In your letter to Mitch McConnell, you say, and I quote, "We would, of course, be open to hearing the testimony of additional witnesses having direct knowledge of the administration's decisions regarding the delay in security assistance funds to the government of Ukraine." We would be open to hearing the testimony of additional witnesses.
Yes.
Does that mean if the Republicans said to you, we want to hear from Hunter Biden?
Well, look, if no one, not a single person I've heard, even those who want Hunter Biden, have even alleged that he has knowledge of the fact case the House is presenting. This shouldn't be for Democrats to bring in their favorite conspiracy theories and Republicans to bring in theirs. This is an august and solemn proceeding. It's a very important proceeding. These 4 witnesses all have direct knowledge of the facts. If Mitch McConnell or any other Republican says witness Y or witness Z might also have specific knowledge as to what happened, of course I would think they should be able to testify.
But witness Y or witness Z in your mind does not include Hunter Biden.
Well, they have not shown, I agree, they have not shown a single bit of evidence that Hunter Biden can answer any of these facts. He's a distraction. And let me just say this, John. The American people want to know of each of us as senators, do we want all the facts to come out in this proceeding, whatever we think of President Trump, or do we want to be engaged in a cover-up? No one has given a reason why these shouldn't testify. If President Trump is so certain that he did nothing wrong, what is he afraid of? What is he hiding when he says Mulvaney or Bolton or the other 2 witnesses shouldn't testify? He hasn't given a single answer other than to tweet, show trial, and all of this. That doesn't answer the facts.
If the testimony from these 4 individuals is so important to you, and if you're confident that Hunter Biden doesn't have anything to hide, why not make that trade? If you want to get these 4 guys, and the only way the Republicans would do it is say Hunter Biden, why not make that deal?
I hope they won't. I don't think they should. I think they know that the American people would see that as a total political distraction. So I think we should focus on having a fair trial, not dilatory, both sides treated equally, balanced, but getting all the facts to come out. Hunter Biden doesn't add to that. He's basically, the people who have advocated Hunter Biden, Lindsey Graham advocates Hunter Biden, I think. He says, I've made up my mind already.